Chris and I were discussing this day on the way home, and I was asking her if she thought that today was a wasted day, and that if we even had enough footage or decent enough footage to even put together a video. And she was saying that even though we didn't get to do what we wanted to do, it still was a great day. I mean, after all, this channel is called Get Lost with Justin and Chris, which is exactly what we did today. I always try to keep my glass half full, but you know, sometimes in life you find it half empty. Luckily, I have Chris to remind me that through the mishaps and the letdowns and the unwanted detours of today, that all of that is what actually created this adventure. And you know, looking through it through that perspective, it really made me realize that today was a great day. We did get to see some things that we didn't expect to see, as you'll soon find out. And I decided to put this video together anyway. It was a great day. So this is Charleston, kind of. Hey everybody, today we are in Charleston, South Carolina, in the Low Country. First stop is Kiawah Beachcomber Park, and we'll see you when we get there. Well, our first stop was going to be Kiawah Beachcomber Park, and then there was another place that we wanted to see along the same road called Angel Oak. But there was a major accident on the road, and it was two-lane road, you know, one lane each direction to get there, and there was no alternative route. That was it. That was the one way to get there. So we sat in traffic for about, pretty much like stopped traffic for about 45 minutes, and then we decided to turn around and go someplace else. So we're going to try to get back there today, but realistically, a lot of the things that we wanted to do today are pretty much shot. It's kind of a bummer because it took us 4.5 hours to get here. You know, we left it at 7:30 in the morning. It took us 4.5 hours to get here, and half the things that we want to do we can't get to because of this accident. So I guess we'll do what we can, and that's about all we can do.
In 1.9 miles.
So 7.5 hours later, which was only supposed to be a 4.5 hour drive, and it was for the most part, but with that accident and now having to just drive and backtrack and do all the stuff to get away from that accident, we're now 7.5 hours into this trip, and this is our first stop. It was not on our list. It's called Johns Island County Park. It's actually a really nice park, but we had to get the dogs. We had to get the dogs out of the car. They're going stir crazy. So we're gonna take them for a little walk here, and at least get them out of the car so that they can walk and enjoy themselves a little bit.
Oh, that's awesome. Whoa.
Well, the dogs were just in the water. We hadn't seen the sign back there because we don't have these where we are. But it says don't feed the alligators. This was one right there. He just swam off.
There, it just popped up there again.
There are alligators.
There's another one, look.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, there he is, the same one. Right there. See his head popping out of the water right there. Oh my God. I'm glad we saw that sign because these guys were putting their feet in the water, and
See that?
that was those fish, honey. Those are fish jumping out of the water, but
Probably jumping to get away from the alligators. We were gonna let him go swimming right here.
I mean, he's not too big. He's probably maybe 3-4 feet in length from head to tail.
Long enough, I don't want him biting me.
Yeah, they'll bite you. So we are going to be extra cautious right here because there are alligators. That's a little scary.
I I never seen an alligator before, have you? Like, not in a zoo, but like just in the wild?
No, I haven't.
So crazy to think that they were swimming in that water. We didn't even know. Oh my gosh.
Well, they weren't really swimming. They just had their feet in there. They were in there enough to where...
He was swimming.
Ugh. All right, well, we just didn't know, so now we do.
So if you come to, what park is this?
Johns Island County Park.
If you come to Johns Island County Park, there are alligators in the water here. So scary. I had never seen that before. That was
That's
awesome.
a little scary. Yeah, I didn't know. That's it kind of upsets me a little bit. Sometimes life takes you to places that are unexpected, and you end up in possibly better places than you planned on it. We just saw that alligator back over there. First time I've ever seen an alligator in the wild. And now, I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but right over there, there's a huge white bird. Looks like a crane or something like that.
No, not again. No.
It's beautiful here. And what's weird is right next to here, there's like a little water play park for kids.
They must just be used to alligators.
Yeah, maybe they're just used to the fact that there's gators out here. We're going to be able to come to today is a place called Magnolia Plantation Gardens. These gardens have been here since 1676, so they've been here pre-Civil War, pre-Revolutionary War. They have been here for a very long time, and they're the oldest public gardens in the United States. So we're going to pull in here and just see if we could take a look around, and I'm not exactly sure what to expect. I mean, it just says gardens, so.
It says that the swamp garden, the alligator swamp gardens are free. So because it's so late and we can't go in with the dogs, we might head over to there.
All right, so this sign here says no stopping or parking, but this is it looks like this is the entrance here.
So pretty, oh my
National Register of Historical Places, Magnolia Plantation. This is so we decided that we're going to come to this swamp garden, is what it's called. One part of the website, or one part of what we were reading online, says that it's free, and then you go to a different page and it says it's $10 a person, but when you drive into the parking lot, there's no like ticket booth. It's very confusing. And again, I mean, you just drive into a parking lot and there's no signs telling you which way you have to go. So I mean, we just kind of picked this little walk and we're walking along it, but I have yet to see any kind of a swamp. I guess we'll see what happens. So we finally found the part that's called the swamp garden, and it's pretty cool back in here. I just passed the biggest spider that, well, this thing was the size of my palm easily. It was huge. It had to be from the tip of one leg to the tip of the other leg. It had to be 3.5, 4 inches wide. This thing is huge. It's called I think it's called a banana spider. I'm gonna look it up and I'll be able to maybe show a picture. I tried to get it on video, but I couldn't get it. It was just a little bit too far off, and when I tried to get it from a correct angle, the sun was shining right on it, and I couldn't get it. Okay, so I was wrong on the name of that spider, because there is a sign here that says they are called golden silk spiders, and that is what it looked like. And you see where my palm is? It was probably about the size of my palm, maybe a little bit smaller, like the outside of its legs would have reached my palm. That thing was huge. It says the males only grow to about 1/2 inch body length, but the females are much larger than males. What makes that noise?
I don't know. Look at that big flower right there, though.
Spider's name comes from the different color, distinct yellow webbing. Most spiders produce white webs. The golden silk spider can produce very large webs that can span over 8 feet in length. Yeah, the one I saw was maybe 5 feet.
You had to say they're poisonous?
You know, the funny thing is there's one, if you look at that flower right there,
yeah,
that red flower, there's a giant web on the other side of it with one of those things on it.
Oh, where is it? Is it that thing that's hanging with the legs hanging out?
Yum.
Ugh.
I mean, that thing has got to be that big. From the length of its legs, it's got to be that big. It's huge. I wish I could get a closer, like actually get a good look at one on camera, but unfortunately, oh
What?
There's one right there. Oh my God.
Scared the crap out of me.
I mean, we just walked right underneath this thing. Oh, that freaks me out, dude.
Under there.
I'm okay. That look at there's another one up there and another one up there. Okay.
All right, buddy.
Let's go home. It's time to go home.
We're out.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry to bug you.
Hey, jeez.
Gosh, we walked right under it.
There's another one right there.
Where is
Oh my God, it's right there.
Wow, we got
Oh, I had no idea I was walking underneath these monstrosities. Oh, yeah, me and spiders aren't best friends. So, yikes. Holy moly. There's another one right there. Woo. No sooner did I say I wish I could have gotten closer to one than I looked up and the damn thing was right over my head. Oh my God. Wow.
I'm not looking where I'm going anymore. I'm just looking
Yeah. I'm a much more alert of like not just straight ahead, but everything, because that took me by surprise. Ooh. Yeah. The swamplands of South Carolina and Charleston. Yeah, that made my heart stop for a second. Wow.
on your head.
Oh, so we finally found our way into this swamp garden, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, that's a swamp right there. It's really kind of pretty. You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen a swamp before. But this water is just like this. It's covered with, I don't know if that's algae on top of it. The whole thing is just green. Let's come over here. There's a better view or a bigger part of the swamp right over here. So let's come check this out. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fall into that. Holy moly. That's a trip. It almost looks like you can walk on it. But obviously you can't because there's water there. I guess it's called duckweed. About 1/8 inch in diameter, duckweed produces flowers for propagation. As each plant is very small, the flower it produces is very difficult to see without magnification. Duckweed is one of the smallest flowering plants. All that green stuff that's on top of the water is called duckweed. Yeah. But look at that. It's like this green, I don't know what that is. What the heck is that crawling on top of the... There's something crawling around in there.
Really?
It saw me and it saw me and then it just disappeared. I don't know. There he is. Maybe it's a frog. Is that a turtle? It's a turtle.
No.
Yeah, it's a tiny little turtle right there.
No. Is it?
Yep. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
can see his
gosh,
shell.
it's so cute.
He's probably like, get me out of this crap.
I don't know, because his colors, he probably can, if he fits in. Look at this. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Oh, you hear that thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like there's going to be some pretty good thunder coming up here.
I think there's going to be some thunderstorms in a minute around here. We can't stay too late, for sure.
Look at those trees out there in the distance.
Oh wow, that's creepy. I do not want to live in a swamp, Justin.
I wouldn't want to live here either.
I would not be happy. You know how I freak out
especially with those giant spiders that were back there. Oh my god, I've never seen anything like that before. These things were huge.
Like, I don't like to be in water when I can't see the bottom.
Yeah.
Could you imagine what it would be like to be here? Look at that, there's another one over there.
Another what? Where? Oh yeah, there's a little turtle sitting right there, moving his little head around. And then this one here, he's got his head just kind of like stuck straight up.
I guess I don't mind it.
They're tiny little turtles. I mean, they're maybe only from the tip of his head all the way to his back, maybe 4 inches. It's just a little guy. That spider was almost as big as that turtle. This is cool. I like those trees out there. I mean, it looks like it's like a jungle. Ooh, that thunder, man. That's ominous, I'll tell you. Here we go. Oh, check this out. I love these trees. We saw these trees when we were down in Florida. I don't know what kind of tree they are, but they're just so cool. So we're leaving Magnolia Garden. I don't think we really, I think we really got the full experience of Magnolia Garden. There was a house up there, you know, I guess it's the Plantation home, but they were getting ready to cut off the tickets, and we have the dogs with us, so we can't really go in there anyway. So we just wanted to enjoy the gardens, which we didn't really find. We ended up at the Swamp Garden. If you do come to this way, it's very cool. Definitely come visit. But if you do come visit, my advice to you is to stay on the trail, because if you step foot off that trail, chances are you're going to end up with a face full of web and a spider about the size of my palm right on your face. Where there's mosquitoes here. So when we got here today, we were not here, but here to Charleston. The last things we were expecting was humongous spiders and alligators, but yeah, it was an experience.
That's why we call it Get Lost with us, because we totally got lost today.
Yeah, we definitely got lost today.
We didn't do anything we planned on doing.
No, I did have Magnolia Gardens on the list of stuff to do, but we got to come back here. Let's put it that way. We got to come back because we didn't really get the opportunity to do most of the things that we wanted to. I did have battery on the list, which I wanted to see, and I did have, let me get this mosquito out of here, the battery on the list, which I wanted to see, which we did see, and this Magnolia place. But I thought we were going to get here earlier to be able to enjoy more of it. So next time, definitely come next time. So yeah.